today I'm streaming and I'm also recording at the same time so that I can post uh, the stream itself. Yeah, I just hope this thing doesn't strong enough to do both streaming and recording at the same time. But yeah, all right. So this was the photo we edited yesterday for anyone who was with us yesterday. Yesterday was the first episode that I had, and it was fun. I definitely enjoyed it, and we had quite a good turn of people joining us. So yeah, today we're gonna have more fun again. We're gonna be playing with a different photo. I'm gonna show you guys the photo we're playing with right now. Just gonna drop the music a little bit on my side, not on your side. But please confirm with me if you guys can hear me properly, just to be safe. Because I don't wanna keep going on without you guys, with knowing that you guys are not hearing me. It's not gonna be nice. All right. Let's see, where are you? Oh, oops. There we go. All right. So this is the photo. This is the photo we editing today. Yeah. So keep in mind that this is all the photos that I'm gonna be editing in the next 5 days are from the photos in the current ongoing editing competition. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm doing my editing session of the photo I'm gonna submit together with you guys. So, but yeah, it was awesome. I mean, yesterday was awesome, and I'm really looking forward to what happens today and many more days to come. And I've got some surprise ahead as well. So, keep tuning in every midnight. And it's just less than an hour. I'm sure we're gonna go less than an hour. But yeah, so I think. Yeah, let's get right to it. So these are the raw profiles. I think I'm only gonna be editing one of the photos. I think I'm only gonna be editing one of the photos. I'm just doing a little bit of a raw profile on all of them in general. There we go. There we go. And as you can see, they are quite pretty. I have a feeling this might be the one I'm gonna work on, but like let's go back to the original. I think it looks fine the way it is, not overexposed, not underexposed. I just see myself doing a lot of cleaning there on the hair. But yeah, and then the next one is also one of my favorite. I'm just gonna reduce the highlight definitely, and bring the exposure back to compensate for that. And this one I'm really looking forward to, because I've got some stuff I'm gonna play with, especially because of the light in the background. But yeah, so I'm just gonna open this up now, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play with one of the photos. Hey, hello everyone. Let me see how many people I can say a quick shout out to before it gets hectic. Hello Big Ben, hello Jenny, hello Jones, hello Zamani, hello Clinton, hello Sauces, hello Baby Jordan, hello Megamania, hello Kalos, hello JCT, hello Come below, nice, goodness, okay. I'm sorry for saying that. I like the name, by the way, so yeah. Alright, cool. So I think this is the one we're gonna go for. And if we do really good on time, we can actually edit one more. So yeah, so like I said yesterday, I've been using 4x5, which is the exact Instagram crop, because all those photos are going straight to Instagram, because the competition is going on Instagram, so it makes sense to crop it for Instagram specifically. Alright, moving forward, I've duplicated my layer, and it's gonna be interesting. I think this is one of the reasons I really want to edit this one. I'm just trying to make sure that I put this in a place where the comment is not blocking it. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna deal with here, as you can see, is the hair. Clearly, so yeah, we're just gonna reduce that messiness there, keep it clean a little bit. Yeah, so and the tool I'm using right now is the, excuse me, the tool I'm using right now is the Alien 2, as you guys know most of the time. It's the one. This is the oops. This is the only tool I prefer to use for my spots remover. But there are different other options, but I just prefer this. This does it the way I want it, and I feel more in control as well of what I'm doing. So yeah, I think that's that, and then I'm just gonna keep. There we go. I hope you guys are enjoying the mix. I went back a little bit to dig up one of my favorite tracks. Um, this is Kususa, yeah, 20k appreciation mix, I think, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna take this away. See, so right now the only focus is the hair. We're gonna take care of the rest later. So I always like not to rush this process, because if I do rush it, yeah, you will see that it's gonna look rather messy. It's quite easy. It's almost like drawing a line, and luckily the hair are not like all over. It's just a little of them flying around. Alright, so just a quick before and after what we've done so far, before and after. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, just drop it in the comment section below and I'll get right to it. And yeah, moving forward, is it weird that most of the music that I really enjoy and like, I have no idea what the lyrics means? Like, it's always just music in the language that I do not understand. I don't know. Alright, so, and she's got a great skin, because I can tell there is no makeup applied here, but it's not too bad to work with. So yeah, there we go. Awesome. And guys, I think I'm finally ready. Love the music. Awesome. True that music has no language. Cause I love music. I love music. I don't think I can do anything without music. Like, I love music way too much, and I don't compromise when I have to do anything that involves music. Like, if I need to buy like my speakers or my earphones, I always go for the best. Like, I'm never too broke to buy a speaker, or I'm never too broke to buy a headphone, and even sneakers as well. I'm quite addicted to sneakers, but at the moment, yeah, I have to fight that addiction. I feel like I'm in the lockdown has put me like in a rehabilitation a state of just sit at home, and there's no way I'm going to get my sneakers. Alright, so as you can see, this was used to hold the butterfly in her hand, so that's why it needs to go, and just perfect. There we go. Just blending the hand to make it look natural. I'm gonna go to my clone tool quickly just to blend in some brightness there. Perfect. There we go. Reduce the circle. All right, so continue with removing with this thing here. There we go, that's that, and then this one. Perfect. Oh, cool. Let's see. Before, after, before, after. Like it was never there. Alright, so moving forward, see, we've got quite some intention here. Oh man. But yeah. No, it's not gonna work. There we go. So you can see the amount of editing that goes into just one photo. And now we has to edit in the end. And we're not even moving forward yet. But these are the, like you can see, these are the unique part of the photo that is gonna stand quite out if you don't edit it properly. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there. Let's see. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the music. I'm gonna go back to Ubuntu now. Let's see if I can do some cheating here. I did it. I cheated. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna post this session on my IGTV after this. There we go. So look at that. Let me show you guys before, after, before, after. Alright, so I think there's one in here hiding. I'm just gonna go with the line. Don't try to change anything, just go with the line. There we go. Just to cover the metal there. And then we're gonna zoom in there. Perfect. Alright, so just to show you guys quickly. Before, after. Alright, I think that's about it. Yeah, now we're ready to move into retouching. So like I said, I'll be using my MVP plugin. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys, I'm quite excited to announce that my next online workshop is gonna be next week Sunday. Not the Sunday, the Sunday after this Sunday. This time around I'll be focusing on editing the eyes and color grading. Those are the two things I'm gonna be focusing on, and I'm quite excited about it. And I've got quite the guys who booked the previous session. I've already booked this session, which is quite exciting. So it means I literally only have like 2 to 3 spots left already. Yeah, so I'm quite excited. So if you're interested in booking the session for my online workshop for eyes editing and color grading, please feel free to message me. It's gonna be 1,000 rand per person. How do we join the online workshop? Yeah, so just direct message me. Direct message me on my account right now or after this session, and I will give you more details in regards to what is gonna entail. But it's definitely gonna be for eye editing and color grading, and the fee is 1,000 rand per person. And like I said, it's gonna be for the first 3 people that pays for it, as I already have people who booked it out. So I'm really looking forward to it. I got quite a lot of good response from the previous session, and I'm really looking forward to this one. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so now I'm doing the retouching. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm using the brush, but the plugin I'm using for my retouching is the MVP plugin. And it is designed for me in such a way that I know which tool to use on which layer. I call this process the blending. Because I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm just blending colors and skin tone together. So yeah, I think. And as you can see that I increase the brush depending on the size of the place I'm working on. There we go. So now moving down to the neck. Aren't you removing metal by the ear area? Did I miss it? I didn't see any metal there. Or am I missing? I didn't see any other metal. Unless if you're talking about this one, it's just the butterfly material that you used. I don't think there's any metal there. Yeah, like I'm zoomed in here, I don't see any metal. So yeah. Alright, so moving forward to the neck area. Blend it in. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the end result of this is gonna look like, because it's quite artistic. I really love it. And yeah, and I'm also gonna be doing a really dope editing session with one of my favorite photographer based in Cape Town. We're gonna be doing we're doing a collaboration work together I'm gonna be editing and interviewing her at the same time in regards to a photo session she did just before lockdown that she did for Mafiki Zolo. And yeah, so I'll be editing the photo live on Instagram, on Facebook. Unfortunately, I will see if I will be allowed to do a session on Instagram as well. That would be really, really dope, because I've seen the photos and goodness, they are freaking amazing. Very colorful. It looks it has like this very colorful heritage in it. Yeah, I really can't wait to edit those photos. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna show you guys a quick before and after to see what the effect that has made. Oh sorry, that's the antenna. It's like, yeah, I did figure as well. So yeah. Alright, so the next process I'm gonna do is a quick one. Is the one of blending the texture. I'm gonna be using the mixer brush for that, and I'm not sure if you're able to see the layers there. I've switched to the last layer there of the frequency separation, and this one is just brushing around quickly to blend in some of the textures. So this is just a quick one to blend in there. Alright, so if you can see all the photo, don't worry, I'm gonna post this. I'm recording the full screen here on my OBS, and I'm gonna post it later. Alright, cool, it's perfect. So she's not opening her eye, so we're not gonna be doing eye editing. Otherwise, the next process we would have done is the eye editing. Instead, we're gonna be moving forward to the dodge and burn. I think the dodge and burn is going to be quite minimal. I'm going to move back to brush. My capacity is on 100, and I'm going to put my flow now on 4. We're going to start with the dodge first. So I need to change that. Cool. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be dodging the highlights. So that's what we're doing literally. We're dodging the highlight, and we're gonna be pointing the shadows. So a little bit. So the highlights are like the bright spots in the photo. I'm editing the end quite purposely so that because I have a feeling I'm gonna play with some I feel like I'm gonna add some element to the photo later on. Yeah, so now moving to burn. I'm gonna start from above. I'm not sure if you guys will notice with the way I'm doing my dodge and burn, I'm just going with the flow. I don't really have anything in particular that I'm looking for. Even the amount that I add to it, I just go till it looks good for me. And yeah, alright, so I think that's about it. Just to show you a quick before and after of the dodge and burn. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna try something now for the teeth whitening. Otherwise I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna use a color grading layer that is going to sort that out for me automatically. Because the other thing I'm also thinking is of like it's gonna take forever. Oh, not bad. But I feel like it's gonna look quite unnatural. But we'll see. Yeah, I think that's better than before. There we go. I think that's better than before. Definitely better than before. Alright, so what do you guys think? This is the first time I'm doing this. I haven't done that before. So before, after, before. What do you guys think of that? That looked quite yeah. Okay. Before, after, before, after. Alright, Yes, it is a midnight session. All right, cool. Now we move into the color grading. The first thing I'm definitely gonna do is darken the photo. I'm gonna use this color grading for that. So let's go. You see, as it is giving it. Yes. It looks beautiful. Now I'm gonna run another layer that's gonna give it a warm tone. There we go. So I'm gonna leave that. You can see the dark tone that I'm going for. So I'm gonna come back to the previous layer and use that to adjust my exposure. There we go. I think it's a bit too much. I think I'm gonna put it on 50. Yeah, I think 50 looks nice. So before, after, before, after. Alright. Use the one you just erased. Oh, okay. Hey, hello Rich. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. I kind of agree with you because it looks really nice. The dark as well. So I think, okay, let's keep it on 70. I just don't want the photo to be too dark. Alright, so I'm loving the color tones coming out now. So what am I going for? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Where are you? Oh, there's a color pop I'm looking for. There you go. Orange and teal. Emmy, where are you finding all these compositions? Emmy, can I private message you? Yeah, definitely you can private message me because I'm not quite sure I understand what you're asking. Do you mean competition? Because you just typed composition now. So just confirm that with me and then I will probably even be able to answer you right now. There we go. Yeah, it's perfect. Just a hint of a warm tone there. Nah. Let's go straight to texture. I'm gonna be adding my texture now after creating this template though. Alright, you're doing really well on time. I'm actually glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. You see? Yeah. I don't want to over sharpen it. This texture looks fine. Alright, so now we're gonna run the last color grading layer. I know this is gonna change the color very dramatically, but that's what I want, and then now I'm gonna manipulate those colors to the way I want it. This one. So let's bring this down to 30. Okay, I see we don't really need this. The photo is great already. Just gonna add this to intensify the brown tone. I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit to 50. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. So you guys can see one of the importance of why I use my particular plugins. And if you guys see here, I started with the MVP. So like this is why I use the workflow of the MVP plugin, because as you can see, I started with the MVP for my frequency separation, which is the retouching process. And then I use it for my dodge and burn as well. I use it for my color grading, starting my color grading here, and I also finish up using it for my texture. So just to show you guys before, after. before, after, before. Wow, this is so magical. Yeah, I can't wait to add some element to this and see what we can do there. So I'm just want to zoom in to show you a close-up of the before and after. Before, after. Doing this now because I see, yeah, just about there. So before, after. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back to before and before I run up. So I'm closing up right now. So if you guys have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. If you wanna book my next online editing workshop, where I'm gonna be covering eye editing and color grading, feel free to direct message me. Like I said, it's gonna be 1,000 rand per person, and I'm only looking for 3 people at the moment, as it has been filled up already. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through all my steps that I did quickly with you guys. So yeah, so the first thing I did was remove the hair. As you can see, we removed the hair and then the metals there in the photo. I think this was also the cool one that I did quite enjoy, to show you the before, after, and then after that we did the retouching at the same time. As you can see, blending the colors and the textures in the photo together, and I use my MVP preset control for that. So if you want any of those plugins that I'm using, you can message me. I will send you the link where you can buy them with a special discount using my promo code. And then after that we did the dodge and burn. As you can see, the dodge and burn is just to enhance the photo, to bring out the more dimension of the face. And after that I edited the teeth. I've never done that before. I did, like, literally, I'm not lying guys, this is the first time I'm editing the teeth. And I actually end up using a plugin that I usually use to edit the eyes to whiten the teeth, and it actually works. So before, after, before, after. And after that I started my color gradings. I'm just gonna zoom out so that you guys can see the full thing about that. You cover it. Perfect. So we started with the color grading. So that was the first one I used as a foundation, and then we went to warming it up a little bit, giving it a little bit of a brown tone. And then we added the texture just to sharpen it up a little bit. Then we'll finish up with the, I don't even know what to call that, just call it magic. But yeah, amazing work done. Thank you, Perfect Pose, and thanks everyone as well. You guys are awesome, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me for this series. And I'm gonna be live again tomorrow for the next 5 days. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to more of it. And I've got, like I said, I've got a special surprise. It's gonna be happening I think probably tomorrow, or yeah, we'll see. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to my next workshop coming up in 2 Sundays time, because I don't want to confuse anybody. In 2 Sundays, not this Sunday, the Sunday after this Sunday. So yeah, so if you're interested in my online editing workshop, feel free to direct message me. It's gonna be 1,000 rand per person, and I'm only looking for 3 people at the moment. If I get more than 3 people, awesome. I probably have to create another section then. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and I really hope you've learned something in the editing session, because that's the point of it as well. And if you guys have any other question, feel free to message me as usual, and I'll help in any way I can. So yeah, ciao.